You're on the camera. You want to say something?
Hello. Getting ready for the briefing day. Yeah, it will be a 3.5 hours briefing. We'll see how it goes before the big day tomorrow.
Cool, exciting day.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be resting after this today. Yeah, I don't want to do anything else. Just be in zone, get ready for tomorrow. Because starting tomorrow morning for 3 consecutive days, it will be really, really hard.
Don't forget your masks.
Masks in Florida, that's weird.
Hello.
Are you excited?
Yeah, super excited about this adventure. Yeah, looking forward to it.
What's your goal?
Have fun and finish, hopefully. Yeah. But yeah, there are lots of very competitive athletes. I don't even want to think about what they are thinking about. So yeah, I heard lots of ex-pro triathletes in the field. Yeah, I mean, lots of very good names competing on the first place. I mean, not just two, plenty. So people competing on breaking the record for the course. But yeah, not me.
What you can say to yourself watching this after the race?
I don't know. It was fun. Fun times. Very warm sun. Yeah, I normally give names to my bike as cars, movie cars from Disney. So I had my blue Fuji, that's Doc Hudson, because it's very old and experienced bike. This is the fancy new bike, which is McQueen, and red, of course. I have the stationary bike that is very strong and bulky, which is Harv, and I have a tandem bike that I ride with my wife and my daughter, which is sort of like a van, which is Fillmore. So all these are character based of Disney Cars movie. So,
Wow.
Welcome McQueen.
Welcome. Yay!
Okay, so this is Gabber driving, it's not me. Just in case, I usually do a much better parking job than this.
You park better.
Yeah, for sure.
Even on this car as big as this.
Definitely, yeah. Yesterday I backed in with the back, yeah.
Okay.
Much tighter, much perfect. Yeah.
Are you excited about briefing?
Not really. Like, yeah, I'm not very good with lectures. It's gonna be like 3 hours straight in a room.
3 hours. That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really excited about that. We'll see.
You excited about the race tomorrow?
Yeah.
You'll be kayaking.
I will. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. We still have to figure out like our kayaking strategy, because Mohammad he wants to be the one leading the way. He doesn't want to rely on the kayak to actually go to the buoy. But everybody yesterday recommended that we go like you have to follow the kayak, not the kayak follow the athlete. So waiting for him to get convinced. We'll see.
Okay.
Let's go.
Chairs, because the chairs are assigned specifically to the tables. I just saw someone move a chair. Please put that chair back.
I'll tell you a little more about my personal weight to be here over the last couple of years, but I want to introduce you to a couple of people before we get into that, because there's a lot to get through here this morning to get everyone. Chuck Kemeny, he is one of the co-race directors this year. I'm sure you will. Chuck raced the very first year in 2014, won the event overall, set an amazing record. They do have an Ultraman distance event there, and they not only have one similar to how this is operated, but they also have one that is non-stop. This gentleman's done both of those in the 50 plus division as well, and that is Jose Postigo. Number 206 out of Georgia. This is a gentleman who's a former Marine as well, and I think we've got half a dozen people that are former Marines and one active Marine as well, so I appreciate that very much for what you do for your country and the world. Six-time Ironman, including Louisville, Wilmington, and that is Tony Rivera. Number 208. The next gentleman represents Egypt, and it's number 216. He's raced in Egypt at the 70.3. He's raced in Bahrain at that distance as well, and he's raced in his garage doing an Ironman under 13 hours. So hopefully he's well prepped for this. Mohammad Coffee. It's nice to see, hopefully, someone else joining. I have a list if you ever want to check online of partners, sisters, brothers, fathers and daughters, relatives that have done that events either together or separately, but the Ultraman distances. So it's nice to see this gentleman part of the...
Stop. You're going to allow your athlete to ride ahead of you for a while, like for 10 to 12 minutes. That's a good amount of time. You're going to be traveling much faster than they are. Remember, you're in a vehicle and they're on a bike. Now you're going to take off to find your athlete. Now this is going to take a while, so our athlete needs to slow down just a little bit. And the car is looking for the athlete. They're going the speed of traffic. They spot their athlete. They see their athlete. Once you see your athlete, you're going to proceed past your athlete, maintaining your speed. You are not going to slow down to take pictures. You're not going to lean out the window or anything like that. You are going to go about a mile or two past your athlete. Then you are going to turn. You're going to pull over to the side of the road. If it's a tricky turn ahead for your athlete, you're going to stay right there. You're going to pull your vehicle off the road as far as possible. You're going to get it all the way to the right of the white line. And you're going to turn on your emergency flashers. Then, making sure that your emergency flashers are on, you're going to spread out along the edge of the road. You're going to have food for your athlete. You're going to have a bottle to swap with your athlete. You're going to take pictures of your athlete. You're not going to be in the middle of the road. You're going to be on the side of the road. Now again, your athlete passes you. Now what are you going to do? You're going to start preparing nutrition for your next stop. You're going to refill your empty bottles. You're going to enjoy the scenery. You're going to take pictures for the crew competition that we'll tell you about in just a bit. You're going to cheer on other athletes. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. To eat some snacks. Go poop in a safe place. But be careful where you go poop. Then you're going to leave to go catch up with your athlete. And you're going to repeat this process over and over and over and over again all day long for half of day one and all of day two. You're going to do this on the run too, but it'll be a little different. Remember, you want to spend more time catching up with your athlete than waiting for them. Try to keep your athlete ahead of you as much as possible. Remember, no handoffs out of the vehicle. All handoffs have to be with crew with 2 feet on the ground on the side of the road. Don't do any downhill handoffs. Your athlete will hate you for that. They're going way too fast and it can cause injury to both you and the athlete. So make your handoff at before the crest of a climb. They're going a little bit slower. It's way easier to do your handoffs. Don't slow down as you pass your athlete. You can, we're riding. Ready? Ride. Ready, ride. Phil, show him how to ride. Get an arrow. Look at Phil. He's got a red shirt on. Get an arrow. You're riding. Oh no, here comes a stop sign. You're stopping. Everybody lift your leg up because you're pedaling. You're unclipping. And you put your foot down. Ready? Put your foot down. It should be loud. Come on. Can you please demonstrate? Can you up on the stage, please? Okay, ready? Rex the stop sign. JB's pedaling. We're pedaling, we're stopping, and we're slamming our foot to the ground. Got it? Let's do it again. Everybody pedal. I want to see you an arrow. Let's go, pedal. Ryan, pedal. Get an arrow, Ryan. You're never sitting like that. Get an arrow. Pedal. Oh, here comes the stop sign. Unclip, foot down. You got it? You guys got it? Our race officials are out there. They're not at every single stop sign, but you never know where
I would
they
have got
are.
a penalty
They're
without
not
this.
going to, on purpose try to trick you and hide behind a tree and see if you stop.
Last minute fix. Yes.
And the power meter has never been working. We don't know if you're gonna get it working before the race.
Was he able to fix it?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Okay. Keeper, what's your thoughts on power meter issue?
Yeah, just one of these bumps on the road. The power meter is not working. It's not a big deal, but we will use some nice stats post race.
Will it start functioning?
Will what?
Will it start functioning? Power meter?
Oh, will it start functioning? Well, we hope so. We'll see.
Okay. Sounds good.
It did say, he called it, it did say to apply pressure.
All right.
So,
We're gonna apply pressure on something down here.
on the, yeah, the pedal.
I'm not there in this for my FedEx.
Let's set up the watch first. Yeah, I guess one here. It's all good. Yeah, just
Crew stuff.
Every day has been.
yeah, they should.
If it wasn't working, we should put a new piece in it.
They should, but I don't know what happened. It might be something while it was shipped. Actually, I have a contract checklist for them, and I will check it out. If they really did it,
Power meter is not fixed.
I didn't want to get in his video.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, thank you.
Be good, man. Thank you.
all right. So
Show us how to mix this magic stuff.
this is a remake for Coach Kevin's video. So I'm doing exactly what he used to do. What's for Facebook? So I have this Gatorade watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
It's indeed the best flavor.
They are all the same flavor.
Yes, all watermelon. So we have 4 of those, and as Coach Kevin said, throw this away. And we get 1 tablespoon. Get,
Hopefully Kevin will be watching it.
yeah, hopefully someday.
We'll be looking for his feedback.
All right, just few in the bottle.
Mhm.
Not all, not half. Just few.
Less than half.
What?
That's just less than
Yeah,
half.
yeah, exactly.
The biggest spoon?
Yeah, but don't put a lot of water. Just few water.
Yeah, it's a big
The most
step.
important. That's the most important step. And then 6 of those. 1 tablespoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and fructose, the most expensive sugar I've ever seen.
What's it called again?
Fructose.
Fructose. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Or just
it's
pure-
just
fructose.
it's just
Pure
fructose.
fructose.
The most expensive sugar I've seen. £2, $20 of Amazon.
That's
Very
that gets
expensive.
absorbed by the body very quickly.
Yep. So
Why not maltodextrin?
I have no idea. I just follow the rules.
Okay.
1, 2. All right,
We should make a note somewhere.
and then
about it.
mix. So 6 Gatorade.
6 and
and
2
two.
fructose.
Please close this tightly, because in other races I have grabbed bottles from people. When I grab it, it's not so tight. So when I just do this, it booms on me. So
You're all sugary.
yeah, so shake well, and then finish it up with water. That's, I guess, 22 ounce of liquid and 500 calories. So
Wow.
for tracking,
This bottle 500 calories of pure carbs.
that's 500 calories, 22 ounce. I need to get to minimum 35 to 40 ounce of liquid every hour, and minimum 600 calories every hour. So since you give me stuff and I throw away empty stuff, make sure that I am on the hour. Yeah, you're tracking my nutritions, and if I drop, either I am bloating and I realize what I'm doing and just drinking water, or I missed it and you need to tell me get more nutritions. And for the water, you will give me water, but this time it will be, actually each 2 bottles will have a 1/4 teaspoon of sodium citrate, which I'll get you from my bag now. So yeah, I'll give it, just half of this 1/4 teaspoon. No, water first. Boy. Why? I don't get it.
We're just following the orders.
Just follow the rules.
Kevin will be watching it and we'll
I don't know.
We'll see who's questioning everything now.
No, it's like I was like a pipeline. You prepare everything and you put water. And
Yeah, then
somebody.
pour water. I have pipeline, but pour
Like,
water
but I
first.
wanna
عشان
sound like-
تكلكعش. Yeah, we don't need it تكلكع. I don't know how to say it in English, but yeah, this is the sodium citrate. Just 8 spoon of sodium citrate on each
we
bottle.
definitely need
One,
to
yeah,
make
I mean,
this.
easier. Yeah, the easiest thing is that this is a 1 gallon, so you could open the 1 gallon and put a half teaspoon in it, and just mix it and pour from it. So
Okay.
that would be easier. Maybe
Yeah.
no, it's alright. It dissolves very quickly. Just half teaspoon. So
So on 1 gallon, how much? A 1/4 teaspoon on the
half teaspoon on 1 gallon, and
Okay,
it will
which one is
dissolve
half?
very easily.
Okay.
So this is 1 gallon, but let's not open this unless we need it, because it might open easily. This one is not. Yeah, it's alright. We could use it for Gatorade. But I mean the sodium water.
I opened one of them already.
Yeah, we're using it.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that's
How many did you put?
6. Please,
Okay.
please flush
The excess.
no, yeah, flush it to exactly get the. No, that's not right. So, right. So that's excess. Flush.
this is what I do in baking.
Flush to get exactly what we need.
It's not exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But this will not check well. This is a lot of. This is a lot of water. A little bit. شايف الكعك ازاي تحت؟ Okay, next step. Next step. At least we care about now. We'll figure it out later. I have this stuff that I will need at the swim store. It has all my swim gear. It has the bib number for the kayak. Yeah, my goggles, my green cap. These are spare stuff. These are the stuff that I will wear here in the morning. These are the stuff that I will need in transition. So this is most importantly for Gaber and colleague. So it has the helmet. And the helmet has the number on it. It has my sunglasses. It has my primary bike shoes. It has a jacket, a bike jacket that I really need. It has arm warmers, leg warmers, and bike gloves, and my socks, and the number that I will use on my back while I'm on the bike.
You take the jacket off at some point, right?
At some point when I start to sweat. And some towels, so I would wash up, and the aero bottle, which I would need to be done first.
Where are the other shoes?
With Gatorade, and this is the clip for it, right? So I have in this drawer
Stuff that are less likely.
What about sodium? We'll need it tomorrow, right? The sugary stuff? Sodium.
Yeah.
Let the nutrition
yes,
be
we need
on the side later.
I mean, the tracking is important just to know how much deficit I had at the end of the day, so I could.
Also, what kind of food you want after the race?
Will the Garmin show how many calories are you're burning?
What?
Will the Garmin show how many, the tracking,
Yeah.
will show how many calories you
It
can
will show,
track?
but I need to track how many calories I took in, so I will know the deficit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
you can take
make
care
sure I refill after the race.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I will need a large pizza. Like, yeah, we could order it while
on the way back.
while we are there. But I know there is food at every finish line. So, and I heard that this is very, very delicious food.
Okay.
It's,
Anything is going to be delicious after that. So.